What happened with Coco Beware and Steve? Wasn't there some fight with those two at some point, or am I imagining that?
I don't remember hearing nothing on it, but I'll
Okay.
tell you what. I almost got into it with Coco, and I half the guys I know almost got in it with Coco because every time it seems like they were doing this. And when you started in WWF, the first person for some reason they gave you was to work with Coco Beware in the opening match. That's what they did to me. And and back then it was like, you know what I mean, just like it is now. You got to get over, go out there and be stiff, but sell. And I remember that fucker being stiff as hell, and then I just got stiff back, and I just started kicking him in the head, and he came back with some blood, and he started bitching to the whole baby face locker room that I was this stiff fucker and I was fucking be careful and all that. And you know as well as I, that's the last thing you want to get known as when you start somewhere is you can't work with them and this, that, and the other. And I remember Boss Man coming up to me and going, listen, man, it's different here. And I'm like going, okay. And I'm not trying to start shit. But this is who started all this shit. One of my first weeks there, he's tried burying me. And now I got Boss Man trying to just work, just sell, don't work. I said I am. I'm working the same way I've always worked. But I didn't have the heart to say, well, that fucker potatoed me out there.
Yeah, and I'm not a big Paul Roma fan, but I heard Coco and Paul Roma got into it at one point too. But I think that was before you were there, wasn't it?
Uh, yeah, I heard that same thing. And go figure. I don't know of two guys that would not get along more than them two.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Now,
Paul's a different cat. I was at this thing at just it was the gathering. And Marty, the guy that runs the gatherings, one of his daughters, just this cute little cheerleader. And I know I slept at Marty's house. And anyways, and Roma's hitting on her. I'm like, Roma, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's Marty's daughter. Don't go hitting on her and talking trash. And he didn't say nothing back. I mean, he kind of quit doing it, but I'm like, well, dude, what's wrong with you? Don't do that shit.
one thing that kind of like they called it the Coco Beware bar for the Hall of Fame when they put him in. It's been lowered below Coco Beware since then. But I think you worked with the Undertaker, Bret Hart. You're one of the you won the first 40-man battle royal in WWE history, and it's like, how is Coco Beware in the Hall of Fame
Did
before
he
you?
get put in the Hall of Fame? Really?
Yes,
How long
yeah.
ago?
Back in, he was put in even before the Honky Tonk Man. It's like, who does he have in there? That's
Ain't
that.
that to me is ridiculous.
Yeah, before Demolition.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
really?
and Sid.
See,
They feel.
I didn't know all that.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know. I think they just I think personally something like that they do because they don't want to seem prejudiced.
Yeah.
And it's like this: the best man gets the job. I'm not saying nothing about color. I don't give a shit if you're brown, purple, white, red. But I think they do that.